Both users have AfroBrain devices. One user would like to communicate with another. The eye targeting technology within the goggles allows for the user to make direct contact by simply looking at the other person's Buddha code or their device. If the requesting user do not make eye contact with either the devices or Buddha code of the intended target, then the notification and communication cannot be established with the target's devices. The user who is initiating the communication can send an introductory message to their intended target by just using their thoughts. The target will then receive a notification that someone in their immediate area would like to communicate with them, and the target will have the option of accepting or rejecting the request. The halo who is trying to make and establish contact with their target can choose a customized beacon that will hover over the head of their intended target. This allows them to identify their intended target even if the target is surrounded by other ZeyHaloNation users who also have the same devices. The beacon is seen through the eyewear in augmented reality. If the user who is trying to establish communication isn't looking at their intended target, the beacon will pulsate. When the target receives the notification, they will also see through their eyewear in augmented reality the GPS location of the halo that's trying to communicate with them. Once the target's eyewear comes into the view of the halo that's trying to communicate with them, a beacon will then be seen in augmented reality above the head of the halo that's trying to communicate with the target. When either party takes their focus or eyes off of each other, the beacons will pulsate. When the eye contact is returned and focused on each party, the beacon will remain solid. In this instant, it allows the target to know exactly who is trying to communicate with them by seeing who they are physically. And this also allows for users who would like to speak to more than one person within an area. Users will know which target they are communicating with by the pulsating or solidness of the beacon that's hovering over their heads in augmented reality. This also allows for users to have more than one conversation at a time. All AfroBrain ZeyHaloNation Paface devices allows users and halos to filter who and who cannot send them requests. For those who may be visually impaired, can establish the same type of communications based on interests, where the device would scan the area and give physical notifications or audible notifications of the physical GPS location of those who have the same interests, and they can send them messages by thought using the technology of ZeyHaloNation. As a safety procedure and precaution, when eye contact is made by both parties, the eyewear external camera turns on to record who's trying to communicate or establish communication with the user. Halos and users also have the ability to communicate with groups simultaneously. All users within the group will have the opportunity to either accept or reject the communication. Before accepting the request of communication, each member of the group will have the opportunity to accept or reject communications. And if there are any rejections, all other members of the group would be notified so that they can be aware of each other's comfortability level and why, before they themselves make the decision of including others into their group. Consideration is encouraged. However, this does not hinder them from allowing others to be included into the group. The automatic rejection may be a result of predetermined preferences. At any moment, any party of the group can disconnect from the group or any specific parties within the group if they do not feel comfortable communicating with them. All unwelcome communication must be respected without question. Users and halos can purchase NFT beacons, or they can create their own beacons, or they can use the preset beacons that's built into the device.